Anzac Day in Australia is a significant national day of remembrance observed on April 25th each year. It commemorates the landing of the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, Anzac, on the Gallipoli Peninsula in Turkey on April 25, 1915 during World War I. This event marked the first major military action fought by Australian and New Zealand forces during the war. The Anzac forces landed at what is now known as Anzac Cove and faced fierce resistance from the Ottoman Turkish defenders. Despite the initial objective of capturing the Dardanelles Strait, the campaign was ultimately unsuccessful, resulting in heavy casualties on both sides. The Allies withdrew their troops from the peninsula by December 1915. Anzac Day serves to honor and remember all Australians and New Zealanders who served and died in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations, as well as the contribution and suffering of all those who have served. It is a time to reflect on the sacrifices made by servicemen and women and to acknowledge the impact of war on their families and communities. The day typically begins with a dawn service, which is a solemn commemoration that includes a reading of a poem, the last post bugle call, a minute of silence, and the laying of wreaths. This is followed by a number of other commemorative services, marches, and events throughout the day, including veterans' marches, memorial services, and public speeches. Anzac Day has become a significant part of the national identity in both Australia and New Zealand, and the spirit of the Anzac is often characterized by courage, mateship, and sacrifice. It is a day to reflect on the past, appreciate the present, and look forward to a peaceful future. Lawrence Binyon, an English poet, penned an ode in his war-themed poem For the Fallen, published in 1914 in The Winnowing Fan. This verse became the ode for the Returned and Services League, gaining prominence in Australia's commemoration services from 1921 onwards. The ode reads as follows: "They grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning we will remember them."
Go, 18! Go! Go, 18!